Mac.
This is an example of the majority of what the keys are on there, like this size right here. And what you have underneath is this plastic scissor hinge that's attached to the key underneath. So what you're actually doing is you're separating this hinge from that key when you actually slide the tool underneath. So let me see if I can give you a side view of this. You can kind of see that right there, how it drops right there. So what you're actually doing when you're separating the two, you're taking this tool and you're sticking it inside this little fold right here. And then when you press in, that snaps that right off. So that's why it's important to go in on the actual sides of it and to think that that fold will be somewhat centered in that key. So if you slide your toothpick, paper clip, or whatever it might be, think that you need to remain in the center of this key. We're going to remove the B key. Now take your spud your toothpick or whatever tool you're using. Stick it just underneath the bottom edge here. I'm just going to pry it up just slightly, just like we're opening up and peeking inside of a box. Take your tool, whatever else you're using, just stick it right in on our right side. I can remove the bottom tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to slide it to our left. And that will be separating the key from the actual scissor bracket underneath. But before you do that, take your finger and hold down the top part of the key and you slide over, and that will separate the key from the scissor bracket underneath. Now to remove the scissor bracket, take whatever tool you're using and just stick it right on top of the rubber cup in that little area right there, and you're just going to fall back like that, and it should just pop that top part up. We're going to do the same thing to the bottom, and it should just fall right out. And you have removed your B key and the scissor bracket. Now to replace your new scissor bracket, you're going to take the bracket, wider side on the bottom. There's going to be two little metal clips there. So what you're going to do is you're just going to set it inside there, kind of pulling upwards, and you'll feel it catch, and you can just let go. It will fall into place. So then you just take your finger and snap the top part, and your scissor bracket is installed, and you can test the scissor mechanism just by taking your tool and wedging it in just to open it up a bit. Now you're going to take your replacement B key and you're going to just place it right on top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to push down with our finger, and sometimes you kind of have to wiggle your finger for it to actually snap all the brackets in. And you've replaced your B key.
Mac.
And keys.